Hi guys, and welcome back to Inside Investing, and today we're going to be buying our first ever VWRL stock. This is our first stock that we're buying as part of Inside Investing. We've been waiting a long time for buying our first stock, and we're very happy to say that the first stock that we're gonna buy is VWRL. We've discussed this stock in a previous video as well, so link down in the description on why you should actually go buy this stock, this ETF, as soon as possible. And today we're gonna talk you through the whole process of how to buy this important stock and how to add this to your portfolio. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's go, guys. Okay guys, so today we're going to be buying our first ever VWRL stock, and that starts off, of course, with the most important step, which is logging in to your broker account. So in our case, it's DEGIRO, but feel free to use whatever broker you want. We've also got a video on how to select your own broker. You can watch that video after this one. So today we're starting off with logging in using our username and password. And then after logging in, what we did is we look for VWRL. It's quite easy. You just enter in the market, you just enter VWRL, so the stock that you want to buy. In our case, you can also use this quite complex number, but that's not necessary at all. You can just enter VWRL or Tesla or Facebook or the stock that you want to buy. In our case, VWRL, and it pops up directly on top. So here we see the stock already, and you here see a K or V, where the K stands for buying and the V stands for selling in Dutch, and that's actually quite easy. So in our case, you want to press the green button, which means that we're gonna buy this ETF. So guys, if you also want to start investing, please use our link down in the description to start investing today using DEGIRO. During today's video, we're also gonna be using this platform, this broker. So if you think, well, this is an easy platform, this looks quite easy, which we can tell it is, then use our link down in the description to start investing as soon as possible. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to learn investing, subscribe to get more free investing and finance tips and tricks. We give you easy to follow, straightforward suggestions on how to start investing and improving your portfolio. Like the video if you learned something new today, and comment down below the topics for the next video. Okay guys, and then the next step, so after that we've entered the VWRL, so the stock that we want to buy, the ETF that we want to buy, we then get this screen on the right, which shows the current stock price, so in our case around 91 euros, as well as the buy and sell screen. So in our case we press the koop button, which means buying in Dutch, and this is where we can enter now the order details. So in this case, the amount of stocks that we want to buy, as well as the price, the maximum price that we want to pay for it. So in case we would say 2 for, let's say, 50 euros, it would then say, okay, total amount of 100 euros is needed. In our case, because in the previous video as well, we've deposited 100 euro. So in our case, we can buy one Vanguard All World ETF. So that's what we've entered here. So we've entered the one and the current price of around 91 euros and 72 euro cents. This is just the current stock value as of making this video, so you can enter that stock price right there. You can also go a little bit below, so if I do it a little bit below this current price, that probably means that I need to wait a little bit longer. If I go higher, so let's say I go to 91 euros and 80 cents, I'll probably get my order fulfilled a little bit faster. So in our case, we entered the current stock value and just placed our order. So that's what we then press the button, placing our order. After we've pressed this button, we then see that the order is currently being confirmed. So here we can confirm our actual order. So we see a little bit of the order details, so the current price, the value that we want to buy it for, the amount of stocks that we want to buy. So in our case, everything looked fine. So we definitely pressed the confirmation button. Once we've pressed the confirmation button, we then see that the order has successfully been placed. So it's actually very easy, just like you order something online. So guys, if you also want to start investing, use our link down in the description to start your broker account at DEGIRO. We show it to you today. It's very easy to start investing. It's very easy to use and user-friendly platform. So use this link down in the description to start making some real money today. Then the next step is to go to the overview screen, in which we can then have a look at the current order. So we pressed on the overview screen and then on the orders. So not on transactions or whatever, no, on the order. And then we did see that our order was ready there. It was entered It's the correct stock that we want to buy. It's also, you can see here that it's a buy order with the amount of one and the price that we entered as well. So this is then what we can have a look at to quickly confirm indeed we've entered the correct things, which exactly looks like this, right? So here we've got the current open orders. That's what this means, open orders. So not the history, which is on the right, but the current open orders. And there we see indeed that our order is currently being entered, and we're waiting on this order to being fulfilled. So we're waiting on someone to sell their VWRL stock to us in this case. So we're waiting for the price to drop a little bit to the 91 euros and 72 euro cents. So that's what we're currently waiting for. After that has been fulfilled, we then see that the order was entered indeed. We see here that the order has been fulfilled. So this means today we see that actually the order was fulfilled. So here we see the last transaction successfully being fulfilled. And then we see also the total current value over there. So as of now, we're actually proud owners of one VWRL, so Vanguard All World ETF share. Then quickly having a look at the current stock price. So we see that it has been dipping after the highest point ever, which was around 93 euros and 47 cents. It has dipped to the price that we're currently at, so around 91 euros and 79, around the 79 mark, which is what we think currently still a good price for the stock. If we then look at the last year, which is the overview you can see right here, then we see that as of April, so a little bit end March, beginning of April, the stock was at a very low price, right? So let's say you would bought in right at that 59 or 60 euro mark, you would already have made around a 50% gain, right? So that would be very significant, from 60 till 90 in just a year, which is very exceptional. So don't expect these huge returns. But if you would have stepped in at the right moment, which is very difficult to determine, but if you would step in at the right moment, these are some real possible gains to make. What we actually think, if you're using the compound interest method, you probably have an average price that would probably be around the 75 until 85, or currently perhaps even the 90 euro mark. So having it around this low, or around 60 or 65 is very exceptional if you just start investing now. But still, over the long run, you would see a very stable increase of this price. If we then go to our current portfolio, so this is our current portfolio, we see that the stock is indeed in there. So we see that as of today, the stock has decreased a little bit in value, so it's currently around 90 euros. But that all depends on the moment when you buy a stock and when you sell it. And as long as you use dollar cost averaging, which we've discussed in our previous video as well, as long as you use that method of buying the stock, you would see that your average buying price could be very stable. And if you have a very stable average buying price, that would also ensure that you maximize your returns and that you have the limited amount of risk of actually buying at a peak moment when the stock price is at its all-time high. But also, of course, you're missing out on the opportunity like we saw before during April, where it was very low. That's all fine for us. At least now we are the happy owners of one VWRL, so one Vanguard All World ETF, as you can see right there. So we're very happy about this. This is the first one to many. Hopefully in the next couple of months, couple of years, we can increase this to around 10, 100, perhaps even 1,000 shares that we want to own. But for now, this is a first important step, and we all need to start somewhere. And in our case, it's just with one lucky VWRL share. So guys, thanks for watching. We hope you learned something new today. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and leave a comment down below on any topics that you want us to cover in the next video. We'll keep you updated on the progress of our portfolio, so if you're interested in that, into seeing how our VWRL stocks are going to increase or decrease in price and how our portfolio expands, please subscribe so that you can see this portfolio grow in the upcoming future. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Let's go!